quarterfinals of the CIF playoffs between the home Poly Jackrabbits and the visiting Dominguez Dons.
Two of the bracket's finest battling it out in front of a pretty rowdy crowd from the rafters to the floorboards.
Yeah, and when there's blood on the court, you know you're going to be in for a good one. That's exactly what we got. And Alexis Moore and the Jackrabbits came out running.
Moore with 11 points and 4 rebounds. He really ran that offense, though.
Yeah, he did. The offensive rebounding, speaking of running, over and over and over. I told you before this game that the offensive
missed
rebounding,
attempts on this, by the way.
Offensive rebounding was going to be a difference, and it was early when the Dons were able to, actually make a bucket. But yeah, it's something you can only see in high school basketball right here.
8 attempts ending in a travel call.
And then, speaking of running, again, the Dons went out running. Number 20, Dom Lacoste, leading the way. A couple of his 6 assists right here. He was definitely the emotional leader for the Dons. But Julian Camper was the emotional leader for the Jackrabbits.
The emotional leader and also the biggest producer in the first half as he put down a good chunk of his 14 points in the opening 16 minutes.
Also 11 rebounds. He really ruled the boards, but ruling the running game was the Dons, as we said before, both in transition and off of turnovers. Number 24, Ron Mandigo, and number 34, Myron Green, were the guys finishing when Lacoste was getting them the ball. The Dons had a chance to pull away but missed their free throws. Alexis with a nice little jumper right here in the middle of the key, and then Boykin from distance makes it a 1-point game at halftime.
And these mascots are going to nationals.
Yes, they are. A nice little show. In the third quarter, the show on the court continued, and it was back and forth. Michael Mays from distance here, and Green again, 2 of his 19 points. He really showed up in the second half. There's Boykins with the jumper, and Green again. And then the miss, but Mandigo had 10 points and 9 rebounds. He really had that putback game going.
Yeah, and Dominguez threatened to pull away for most of the third quarter, but they kept missing free throws. They missed some open opportunities, and Pauly shot just well enough to keep it interesting.
Well, shot just well enough, and Boykins was playing well. Boykin, on his way to 14 points, making it a 5-point game going into the fourth quarter. Beautiful spin move by Julian Camper right there. A 3-point game, but remember those offensive rebounds? Well, they continued to play a role. Mandigo with a putback right there. Nice pass from Moore to Boykin, and then that's the difference right there. Moore fouls out.
Yeah, Moore, like we said, had been running that offense, getting a lot of great penetration. The Jackrabbits managed to do that from the outside. You see it going there to Camper. But the Dons kept battling back, kept the lead around 5 points, even with Boykin doing everything he could inside.
4-point game right there. The turnover, though, trying to get it inside. That's Green running the floor again. And again, the Dons had a chance to put it away, but no, they missed the free throw. Michael Mays, very patient, drains the 3-point game. Foul him, and they missed the free throw again. So another chance for Mays, no. Anderson with the rebound gets it over to Nixon. He's got a clean look. Not quite. The ball out to half court, kicked around, rolled around, foul, and that would be the end of it. They would miss another free throw, but time would expire. 52-49, the final, and the Dominguez Dons are headed to the semifinals of CIF.
It caps an impressive season for Pauly. They outperformed a lot of preseason predictions, but ultimately falling short at home in front of a huge crowd in the quarterfinals.
Coach Matoyer said it after the game. This program and these guys look forward to playing more games just like this one.